Well, I was down in the bayou when I was finally able to take my crawdad out my pants and get me a piece of Kim's red snapper. And something finally happened to me when I did see some music started a playing, and it sounded like... Dun, 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 dun. It's the Watchers on the Couch.
Welcome to the Watchers on the Couch, Better Call Saul edition. And we are a recap podcast covering Better Call Saul. And in our podcast, we recap, break down the episode, look for some Breaking Bad Easter eggs if there are some. And then we have jokes and laughs, some dick and fart jokes usually along the way. You can give us feedback by email to mike@watchersonthecouch.com or on Facebook on the Couch for Watchers group page. And you can also visit watchersonthecouch.com and onyxedgestudios.com for more podcasts and info about us. I'm Mike Daffron.
I'm Jimmy Lopez.
Woo! Yeah.
Little mic noise right there. Sorry about that, folks.
Oh, that's all right. All right. So you want to get in the appeals court first? Because I do. Because first of all,
Okay.
I want to apologize for the podcast not getting out till Sunday. I'm sorry. Sorry, listeners. I was busy this weekend. I became a minister and married my friends. So that was basically the reason why I got out late, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to edit and put it out. So I apologize.
Okay.
Jimmy, do you have anything for the appeals court?
I'm going to bring up some 1-star reviews on IMDb. These are fun. 1 star, 1 out of 10. Warning, spoilers. It starts off with, has officially jumped the shark, ! Coushatta should have been titled something stupid too. Boring, stupid story plot that is very unrealistic. Kim always has been a space cadet for some reason. She is always zoning out in her own fantasy world. Now she wants to be bad like Jimmy. It's difficult to watch something so pointless. What do you feel about that one?
I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, I don't think, are they really watching the show?
I don't think so. I understand that there was a scene where she was kind of zoning out, and then you have Big Dick McGee who's like, Kim, please, can you pull the rabbit out your hat one more time and get me what I want? Ha! And she's just like, fuck, that's a lot of work. Nope. My hot friend over here, the one that I lesbo up with, I can't do it. Sorry, you're just stuck with what you're going to get. Oh, shucks, Kim. Okay. And then she just goes off being like, my job fucking sucks. That's really what I think. I say what you will about it, but I think this person was way off base with that. But here's a 5-star review. Return to mediocre television. Everything that Breaking Bad did to television series, turning them into a cinematic spectacular and surpassing movies, Better Call Saul has undone and returned to the return that anticipation back to the norms that usually had most people unable to sit through the same boredom and mediocrity. Call it a come down from a high, pun intended. Breaking Bad got its viewers high on TV, and Better Call Saul has been the return to the norm. I guess the good thing about it is that it proves once again how good Breaking Bad was, and sadly, why its quality will probably never be reached again. There was a whole nother paragraph, but I'm not going to go into it. It was a long diss for a 5-star review.
I still don't understand, like, people going way out of their way. I guess it's not way out of your way. I mean, you have your phone; it's pretty easy to access and write a review. But even still, I don't know. whatever. If you don't like it, like anytime I don't like something, I'm just like, well, turn it off.
I'm in a different camp though. I really enjoyed Breaking Bad, and I think that their storytelling, because they're continuing on with another story, has just gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, there are many different ways to tell a story. I'm personally enjoying this one so far. I don't see the hate, but I could also have, beer goggles on and just, I'm so in love with this show. But every single time I've gone back and rewatched a season,
Mm-hmm.
I start picking out more and more things that I'm like, geez, there are so many little things that you just overlook. That's why I like the little Easter eggs that you point out. And I'm hoping you wrote it down, the telephone number that she spouted out later on in the episode. Because it was not a 135-555 number. No, it was a legit phone number.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it's got to be a number you can actually call.
That who said? The DA?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I did.
Okay. And then the last
but
one.
it doesn't go to anything.
Damn. Okay. And then the last 1-star review. Better Call How We Spread the Story Over 5 Seasons, What We Could Have Said in 1 Episode, Saul. Warning, spoilers. Let me clear my throat. I'm glad my life is pretty eventful and full with... Oh, by the way, I'm going to add the little sick to this because this is verbatim how the person wrote this. I'm glad my life is pretty eventful and full with nice, exciting, and invigorating things. So when I want to have a boring evening, I'm happy it is time for Better Call How We Spend the Story Over blah, 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 blah. Saul, it's so boring. It could have been said in 1 episode, but then spread it over 5 seasons. Probably there will be a Better Call How We Spend the Story Over 5 seasons. What could have been said in 1 episode, Saul Offspring. The son's nephew of Better Call How We Spend the Story Over 5 seasons. What could have been said in 1 episode, Saul. Looking forward. Heart, heart, heart. NB, this review contains spoilers, namely boring.
What? So it's boring, but they're gonna spend that much time to watch it?
Yes.
And stay on board with it?
And they're going to, whatever the son's nephew of Better Call, whatever that line is, they're going to watch that one too, even though it's boring.
I don't understand these people.
That one, it took me like 3 or 4 times to read because it was bad. Clearly they were having some drunken theories because that was really hard to read. Nothing of significance this time as far as crazy reviews that jumped out at me that, completely unwatchable. She doesn't have her cast off yet, but she takes it off in that episode. I also feel like a lot of these reviews they get taken down really quick. If you don't screen cap them, they get removed.
Really?
I think so.
Where are you getting your reviews from?
Just IMDb.
Oh. They take down reviews?
I think. Because the one that I was trying to find was gone the next day whenever I went to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
There were still bad reviews, but the one that I saw specifically was not. But the last thing for the appeals court, and then we will move on to the episode. Shasta Beverages is an American soft drink manufacturer which makes a valued price soft drink line with a wide variety of soda flavors under the name Shasta Soda. The company name is derived from Mount Shasta and its the Associated Springs. The headquarters is in Hayward, California. So it is not, I guess it would be kind of local to that region. But I have, the Wikipedia of it, but it's kind of.
No, yeah, I looked that up too, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. Also, no, I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about it as I was listening to the last episode that, hey, Jimmy, why couldn't the grape soda be for Jimmy McGill? You're just assuming Oh,
Okay.
who's the racist? You're assuming it's for Huel. It could easily be Jimmy's favorite.
I mean, do you want to know why I assume that?
Because you're racist?
No, because what's the name of that fucking soda? If you look it up later on in the episode, basically at the very end, we can skip ahead to the very end of the episode when the one guy shows up and he's like, "What the hell is going on over here?" If you look in the cooler while he's fucking making the fajitas or whatever he was making, they had Warritos soda, which is a extremely Mexican brand of soda, but that was in the cooler. So they are definitely stereotyping.
Warritos.
Mm-hmm. By the way, they are fucking delicious. And guess where you get them? In the Mexican cuisine aisle of your grocery store.
Oh. Des Warritos.
Or you can
Gonna get me a grape Warrito.
Or you can go out to my parents' house and there's some in the fridge. So,
well, you know,
especially for my dad who's diabetic and they are filled with sugar, like way more than a Coca-Cola.
Fucking doctors don't know shit.
Yeah, exactly. Doctors don't know anything. You, sir, need to stop. Need to stop with the fried chicken.
Well, I ain't going back to you. That doctor always tells me something bad.
What a fucking asshole trying to get me to change my life.
Trying to make me healthy and shit.
But yeah, I mean, Shasta Soda Company's been around since like 28. Not as old as the main two, but
really, I figured it
Coke and Pepsi
wasn't around that long.
Coke and Pepsi were in the 1800s, give or take, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not 100% sure.
I figured Shasta would be more of a new thing. Like, I don't know when it would have started, but yeah.
But that's why I brought up the Shasta, was because when I saw the Warritos soda, I'm like, oh no, the grape soda was totally meant for Huel. These guys are assholes. Writers are dicks.
All right, fine. Whatever.
So, closing out the appeals court?
Yep. Appeals court closed. Ka-chunk.
There we go.
That's a better sound effect. All right. You know what, Jimmy? I would actually like to start with all the German stuff and just go through all the German stuff.
Okay. Can I pull up my notes real quick?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, the reason I kind of want to is because I know we kind of did talk last episode about we're kind of done with the Germans.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to just kind of get out of the way because I feel I'm done with the Germans and I kind of don't give a shit.
Okay. So the one note that I did bring up is, as far as this episode goes,
mm-hmm.
I'm definitely
you working on your vocal fry?
Yes.
Like
I definitely I side with Mike. I am Mike in a strip club. I am not Kai. I'm standing off in the corner and I'm like, hey dude, you want to like get out of here and go to the normal bar across the street while these dudes are trying to like feel up on chicks? Yeah, let's go over here. Fuck this place. I'm out.
Well, I hope you're not like Kai, because
Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be friends with you if you were,
Yeah.
So, dude, come on, bro. It's understandable. I mean, haven't done it for like 10 months. I mean, shit. She's a stripper whore. Like,
I fucking paid for it.
Yeah,
man.
he paid for it. She didn't fucking give it up, man. Fuck them whores.
How is he not fucking on a plane back to fucking Germany?
Well, I don't know. They're on a time schedule, I guess. I don't know.
And what was it, just me, or did that back and forth between them two at the very beginning when they really weren't talking seem kind of awkward? When the guy at the bar is like, "I'll take a Heffy."
Oh yeah, between Werner and Mike. Yeah.
It was almost
That guy's a fucking like nerd who doesn't have like common sense. Like he's a clumsy nerd.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I picture him, like almost cartoonish, like tripping over stuff and like
okay.
That's how I picture him.
Yeah.
Like, real smart, can engineer something, but, you know, like a Tony Heeman. No, but Tony Heeman.
Tony, if you're listening to this, I
I
apologize.
hope he's listening.
I apologize. Mike is an asshole. You were never that socially awkward, ever.
What?
He was never that socially awkward.
All right, whatever. Food, sleep, and video games. That's all I need. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's get.
You
let's
wish
get
you wish
to
that
the
you were
show.
on the fucking intellectual level that he is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because you're a dummy.
I'm stupid.
You don't read good. I did. I just thought it was really awkward. Like, what's his deal? And then he goes, "Did you ever think about having kids?" And he says like he wants to go home to his wife. Well, is he always on the road? I mean, I guess so, but probably in Germany doing this kind of stuff, or
I have no idea.
parts.
I mean, he's married. I think it was Marguerite for like 26 years. Longest he's been away from her. I don't even care about that. This whole thing is really fucking weird. One, that it's like allowed. All right, fine, it's allowed, but then they're kind of just left on their own. Like when Mike was at the bar with Werner, and then he had to go back to the strip club, why would he ever fucking leave Werner alone? That is insane.
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I got my hand up.
Okay.
Because they're grown-ass adults and they should fucking know better. That if they're doing some shady shit for a lot of money, they keep their fucking mouths shut.
No, fucking bullshit. They went extremely, extremely out of their way to make this super secret. They hired somebody from all the way across the world.
Mm-hmm.
Put a bag over their head, drove 6 fucking hours.
Got fucking road fucking sickness.
They're locked in their own facility for 10 months.
See, my question is that
and then he's just going to leave him at the bar. So he's drinking alcohol, and we know what happens when you drink alcohol and they've been locked up. No fucking way would you ever leave any of these people unsupervised, even Werner. No way. I get Mike even kind of trusts him a little bit, but that's fucking ridiculous. Like, I put a bullet in Mike's head.
Oh, I wouldn't put a bullet in Mike's head, but I bet every single one of these fuckers don't make it back to Germany.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what? I was thinking is that like anybody who talked to Werner is gonna die. Like Gus is gonna be like, oh, all right, because Gus and Mike was like, oh no, I gave him a stern talking to. Well, I'm thinking Gus might be thinking in the back of his head, all right, I got to find out who talked to Werner, and then I'm going to kill them all.
Yeah, I could actually.
Like those 2 guys in the
at
bar.
the bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That he drew out, like, what the fuck? Like.
Yeah. Well, okay. The whole point is first off, this is supposed to be in what, 2004 or 5-ish?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that would be around when the first time I tried a Hefe. But were they that I mean, people were still drinking fucking piss lager.
Yeah.
Most people be like, "Hey man, you got Schlitz," especially in those towns.
You got some dirt cheap malt liquor,
Some Mickeys,
yeah,
couple Colts, King Cobras.
OE.
OE.
Well, what's your point about the beer? What do you mean? What?
Oh, I just think it just seemed awfully crafty.
Oh, so that guy's probably even douchier, Yeah, I was drinking craft beers before it was cool.
Yeah, I'm a true.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was the first hipster.
Therefore, I'm not a hipster because I was there before all the other hipsters were there.
Yeah.
I'm the true.
Man, yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not really digging all this German stuff. It's not really working for me. There's interesting parts to it. It's not horrible,
I did,
but when it comes up, I'm kind of just like, all right.
I did read a little snippet online, and someone was like, I need to go back and basically rewatch it and find out, because I don't remember there being an elevator shaft. I mean, I remember there being an elevator shaft.
No, in Breaking Bad, there wasn't an elevator shaft. They always walked down.
Yeah, they walked down, but there has to be an escape way. And when they were down in the basement after the lab exploded or caught fire, they were talking about an elevator shaft.
Oh, okay. See, what I was thinking would happen, like, because Werner talks about that wall and it's like solid rock.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking, they're already behind schedule. They were going to put an elevator in, but they don't have time and the resources. Like, Cuss just probably wanted it done, and to blow out that rock wall to just put an elevator in, they're probably just like, oh, fuck it. And that's why an elevator wasn't put in Breaking Bad. But I guess you said there was.
I could have swore I remembered one.
I didn't remember having there one being there, but because they just had that one secret,
appeals court for next week. I will verify.
Right.
I will verify.
Sounds good.
For 100
right.
AF, as the kids are saying right now.
All right. Meth in an elevator.
Can we get in trouble for humming songs?
I don't know. I don't care. You probably can, I guess, if you're close enough in tune, but I don't see that happening. All right. Do you have anything else about the Germans, man?
No. Like I said, all I really wrote was that I can relate to Mike in the strip club wanting to get the fuck out. I did like, though, the fact that the club owner was like, what are you supposed to do with the other guys? Are they fine? Yeah. They haven't done anything. Let them be. It's fucking Kai. It's Although Mike's been drinking all night, and he like, no, get in the fucking car. We're leaving. Get in the car. We're going.
Yeah.
Mike, maybe you should call an Uber yourself because you've been drinking.
Nope. I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to make it rain.
God, so creepy.
Hey, what's the weather supposed to be like? Looks a little cloudy.
Gross.
I'm going in to make it rain. Mike is like, he's like the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah.
Nice and steady. That's how I work.
And if anybody listens to the Insider podcast, he's on 100% of them, but some of them you never hear him because he's just fucking quiet the entire time. And they're like, what do you think, Mike? And he's like, yep. And that's it. Yeah. It's like, why did you even bring him? Because I got nothing else to do with my life.
Nacho was on there this time.
Mm-hmm. He was late as fuck.
Nacho or Martin.
Martin.
Did we know before this episode that his name was Martin? Or is that a fake name? On the ID,
it's always Nacho.
It's always been Nacho.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if that's his real name, or if those IDs are real, which I'm assuming they're fake.
Oh, the ones.
But if it has their real name,
it
says Martin.
Yeah, that's one of the notes that I put on here was, did you notice where they were for?
Manitoba.
Yeah, I've been there before.
They want to go to Canada.
I've been there. Winnipeg, baby. They can catch a Jets game. Oh, snap. Just don't go throwing bags of cement off the top of parking garages.
I'm glad there was a T at the end of that because he said cement.
Yeah, not bad. Well,
just a bag of semen.
Just throwing bags of semen. Just
things get crazy in Canada. I mean, what can I say?
Oh shit!
When in Canada,
there was
like the
there was one of the little cool thing in there that now you're just getting super artsy fartsy, I guess. But they were like, the whole point of that safe. Can we just talk about that whole scene real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, starting that scene is coming out of what happened in the taco joint. Where, first off, I want to talk about this. So I guess we're gonna go back even a little further.
Yeah, let's just start at the beginning of Nacho and go through all his scenes.
Can I just say I never realized how lame and fucking cheesy the name Crazy 8 was?
I always thought it was like
The names in Breaking Bad are bad. Badger is not a good name. Crazy 8 is not a good name. Cap'n Crunch or Cap'n Cook. Come on. It's totally cheesy. Like, it's bad.
Yeah. Dude, in real life, that's kind of a lot of people come up with names like that, like that
Yeah,
cheesiest names.
Yeah, wannabe gangsters like Lil Windex cleaning up the rap game.
I like it. Is that a real thing?
It's a real rapper. Lil Windex.
That's my favorite.
He's a Canadian rapper too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Snow.
Lil Windex cleaning up the rap game. That's how Lil Wind. I'll show you after this.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I'll show you after this. But so Crazy 8, he's all like, "What's up, homie? How you doing?" And the guy's like, "Shit, man, you know how it is. I can't get you all your money this week, but I get you next week. Peace." Ha. Nacho's like, Get your ass back here, boy. Get your ass back here. Come here. Let me tell you something. Rip. Can I just say that guy's like, ouch. Not in any pain or agony. You don't see fucking blood spewing everywhere. He pulled his goddamn earring out.
I think he looked like he was in pain.
He said, ouch. I'm pretty sure if you look at the words, it said, ouchie magouchie on it.
You know, I think I did see that in the subtitles.
See?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how much of a baller move is it that he's just sitting there playing with the fucking earring afterwards? He's just covered in blood. You're going to fucking pay me back with fucking interest, motherfucker.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Good. Get on that CC mobile plan, bitch.
Yeah.
The game. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but
yeah, bitch.
So he's putting up like he's where he wants to be.
Yeah, it's a complete reflection of like how Don Hector was, and then Nacho and when Nacho was, you know, in the front seat, Hector's in the back seat. I'm sorry, Shigga Dance was in the back seat. And so now we have Crazy 8. Does Crazy 8 have a different name? What, didn't he have another name like that we did find out in Breaking Bad? Or
well, yeah, his dad owned that furniture store, but I can't remember what the name of that was.
Oh.
Because he's like, what's your real name? And he told him, he's like, oh, are you? And he's like, yeah, that's my dad. Huh? I bought my first, bassinet from there. And that's when he's like, did you get the warranty? Let me get this.
I don't know.
Let me get this plate and fucking stab you with it.
We'll just call him like Liquid Acid or something. That's his real name. Liquid Jelly. Yeah. So Crazy 8, is now in the front seat and Nacho's in the back, like Don Chicka Dance. And yeah, I don't know, just reflection, like how things have gone, showing how Nacho is kind of taking position there, as the lead role.
Is it because he wants it, or is it because he's scared of his life from Gus? That's where I was getting with this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think he wants it. I mean, I think he wants money, but then again, he's ready to get out. I mean, I think it shows having those two IDs. He's only there because Gus is keeping him there.
Yeah. He's clearly got an exit strategy at this point.
Yeah.
But cut to the end of the night, you see these, and here are my notes. 2 fine-ass, hot-ass meth heads watching a DLP television.
Oh, yes.
That is not what meth heads look like. That's like she tried meth for the first time 2 weeks ago and she's still up, but that ain't what meth heads look like. But shades of fucking Jesse Pinkman. Just walking in, throwing him some dope, and then going into his room and shutting himself and closing himself off.
If I had more time, I wanted to go back and look at like Jesse's parties and see if either of those 2 girls were at his party. Like any of his parties, to see if he was any of the, any of the who was.
Yeah. But, yeah, just like I said, shades of shades of Jesse Pinkman. All of a sudden, it was the one scene that kind of bothered me, I guess, because I felt like it seemed like we had seen this before in Breaking Bad. Whenever he's disconnecting and he's throwing the nonstop parties while he's stealing little nickel bags or whatever you call little teenths or whatever of dope, and then walking into the party and being like, yo, but then like going off to his room while he's got a whore in the room to play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's just, I'm like,
but he's not coming in for a party. Like, those are just his whores that stay there. You know, like, as soon as he came in, like, they sat up and be like, better get ready to S that D. They're like, yeah, it's go time. S that D time.
Also, that money that's in the safe,
is
that his or cartel money?
Oh, probably his. You know, I don't know.
I was just wondering.
Maybe both.
There was stacks up in that bitch. Stacks. I mean, stacks and racks, baby. I don't even know if that's what you kids say nowadays, but that was a lot of money.
All right. Well, besides the stacks of cash, do you think Nacho actually makes it to Canada?
That's one of my notes that I had.
Is there any Canadian money in there?
I did not see any Canadian. I did not see any Monopoly money in there.
Canadians? Yeah.
I didn't see any little niños playing hockey or chasing a moose. I didn't see that on the money. But a part of me wants to hope and say yes that he does. Is morbid. I almost see like something happening to his dad and him being like, peace out, and then he does go on the run.
Yeah,
because they're playing at your heartstrings with the father son, because the father's,
or he just gets fucking caught again.
He still because he loves his little Nacho. He loves him, but he can't deal with the fact that he's in with the people that he's in with. Like, that killed him, literally killed him.
Yeah.
Big time. So I also got this weird thing in my head that there's a bunch of characters in this that it's like they're new to the story, so it's easy to kill them off. There are certain ones that you're not going to be, because that's what was big about Chuck. When you killed off Chuck, it's like, damn. That's a tough one. It's still tough to swallow that
giggity
that Chuck's not there. So I'm keeping my fingies crossed that Nacho and Pops.
Well, there's somebody that came into this episode that could change his whole fucking plan, which is Eduardo, aka Lalo. And we have not seen Lalo before, right?
Not that I remember.
But Jimmy did mention him in Breaking Bad, right? Didn't he say something like, "Oh, it wasn't me, it was Lalo"? Like that whole thing, like when Jesse and Walt kidnapped Jimmy, doesn't he like blame something on Lalo, or does he mention a different name?
Yeah, I cannot. It's not ringing a bell. So,
oh, I thought you mentioned this before. I know this happened. I know, like, right as soon as they like take him out of the car or whatever, when Walt and Jesse kidnapped Jimmy in Breaking Bad, he's like, "Oh, it wasn't me. I swear it was Lalo."
Are we talking about whenever they got the gun to his head?
Yeah.
And he's on his knees?
Yeah.
I don't ever remember talking to you about that. If we did, it was definitely off mic.
All right. I'll have to look that up in the appeals court because I know Lalo has been mentioned.
Okay.
So I'll have to
lay in line.
Yeah. Okay, it'll be appeals court. Lalo was never mentioned. Didn't mean to say that. It's fake news.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, like, we could have talked about it off mic. I don't remember saying it on mic, though. So
Okay.
don't see a credit for him for Breaking Bad. But that's not saying...
No, he wasn't in Breaking Bad.
Okay.
I'm just saying his name was mentioned.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do research.
It was just one little thing that people like, mentioned, like, wonder what that story was about. Why Jimmy said that and what actually happened with that little story.
Oh, it's the Kessel Run? Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly right. So
people are going to be disappointed by it? Is what we're getting at?
I think it'll get deeper into it, actually. Like, I think that's something they're going to use to, I guess, involve Jimmy in the cartel and stuff, and how he gets into it.
Yeah. Boy, we are all over this episode.
No, not really. I mean, we did the Germans. Oh, we did the Germans. Strippers didn't do the Germans.
God no. God
didn't,
no.
at least not Kai. You know what? Let's go back all the way to the beginning to this extremely long fucking montage that I was not a fan of. On a whole, as usually I ask you, which I didn't. How do you like this episode on a whole? Giggity. And
let's have sex.
Well, I didn't really. I don't know. Wasn't a big fan of it. It wasn't a bad episode, but I don't know.
I will say that
there was just odd things that happened.
Yeah.
But it could be one of those episodes where the next two, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, all right, yeah, which usually happens with the show. Okay,
so I remember listening to the Insider, and they were like, "Oh, just wait, you'll see what all these pens and stuff are for," and I was like, "Oh, really?" It's kind of. It didn't make sense until they get to the chambers when he's like, "Get your asses in here! What kind of circus is you bringing into my court?"
Yeah.
I do love that that Jimmy looks the girl in the eye. He's like, "What did I tell you about profanity? I'm gonna have to dock you for that one," and just rips it up right in front of her, and then turns around to the Mexican, by the way, and is like, "Postcards doing 50 cents a piece." See, dude, sit down. You can make more money cutting grass. Okay.
Are these random people?
I think it's just random people on the bus.
All right,
I think so. I'm just gonna take my artistic license out and say he stood up on the bus and was like, "Hey, anybody, or hey, everybody, do people want to make $1 a postcard?
Mm-hmm.
What? All I need you to do is write this and this in your own words, like 15 times, and I'll give you $15 for it."
Yeah.
Because there is absolutely no way he would have had the time. Because I love that he tells Kim, "Okay, see you on Thursday." It could be a fucking Tuesday for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
But
it has to be a long ass bus ride from Louisiana, from Albuquerque.
Yes.
It'll take fucking forever.
Yeah. Plus, you get off.
Which makes, sense how, because the judge had a shit ton of letters.
Shit ton.
Yeah.
But it makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you get people that get off the bus at certain stops, new ones come on, and that's a new person's handwriting. So, hey.
So do you think the plan was only Jimmy to write these? And then it looked like Jimmy's hand got tired.
Yes, because if you looked,
slipping, Jimmy's like, what?
If you look,
let's pay some people to help me out.
He was changing the way he wrote so that it looked different.
Right.
He's
like, why don't I just get some other people? Everybody writes different. So
I was half expecting him to like take the pen and put it in the left hand and do this and that, but no, that's exactly what it was. Slippin' Jimmy kicked in, and he's like, "Well."
And do you think Kim knows that? Do you think this is some way that's gonna?
I think
get them busted.
This is 100% all Kim. This is not Jimmy's plan. This is 100% Kim's plan. Now, the fact that no matter what, it's a conspiracy against the court because there are multiple people that are involved in this hoodwink. You've got the college kids, okay? You've got Jimmy with all the cell phones, which that scene was great, by the way. I did enjoy that scene. That's where we got the cold open from.
Right. That was good. Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Yep.
But that scene was amazing. I love that he, and I say it a lot, but he put his dick on the table and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go check on this. And it's like, hey, dude, is it over? It's like, I paid you for the day. You're done when I tell you. And he closes the door. It's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
But only pick up every third one. Let him go to voicemail. I'm going to take the preacher's phone just in case the DA calls back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was... Whoo, it was quite the elaborate plan for sure.
It was.
I will say that out of the entire episode, that was the only thing that kept my interest. I'm wearing thin on the Germans. I'm fucking done with it. Let's move on from that.
This montage, like, it was really, really fucking long. Did you think so? Are you okay with it?
Because I watch it with commercial breaks. I watch it live. I will say, I felt like this episode was a normal size episode that they just added extra commercial breaks to, because it didn't seem like it was like an extra 10 minutes long. Yeah. In reality, it's not, because of all those commercial breaks. I was getting pissed off. It's one of the notes that I put down is I'm getting pissed off at how many. It felt like every scene, commercial break, commercial break.
Yep.
And this is the first time all season I felt like that it was choppy, that it didn't just flow. Typically, I just kind of don't even think about the commercial break. I'll be writing my notes because I'm putting something down, but I just... Oh, also, iRobot was the movie beforehand. It was fucking bullshit. That is not an American classic by any means. The animation does not hold up. The twist ending at the very end, everyone saw coming a mile away. Fucking iRobot is... I fucking hate that movie.
Does the animation in this show hold up?
There's animation in this show?
Or I guess the CGI? When that post office that Jimmy went to, those trees are CGI.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody on Reddit said it, like, hey, did you see those CGI trees, at that post office? And I was like, fucking CGI. Why would they spend that amount of money or go through that process when it'd be pretty easy to just film? Well, listen to the Insider podcast. Yep, they're CGI. So I'm like, fuck, man, great eye that guy caught that. I even watching a second time, it didn't really seem off.
Because when I'm watching it, I
don't watch it in 4K if it even comes in 4K somehow or streams.
I think they should.
I get 1080i or 720p, whatever the fuck AT&T bullshit Uverse is.
I think they said that they actually filmed this in 6K.
Yeah, because they can't even see it on the monitors on the replay or something. I think
they're filming it in such high definition that there's not even a screen that can register it right now, which is crazy to think about. I mean, that poor makeup team. They got to be spot on with that shit.
Yeah, everything. Details about everything. I think they've talked about it on the Insider podcast, because if they didn't, I know other people definitely have, because you used to be able to have certain documents or newspapers, whatever certain background things are that don't really matter that much. Oh, no. Everything has to matter because you can see everything. Every little detail about anything you can zoom in on. So, which adds a whole lot of fun to the show,
Yeah.
And I guess forces writers and directors to put more detail in the shows.
I do.
And they can have fun with it too, because people actually can see it. Because beforehand, maybe you'd want to add those details in and you couldn't because it just wouldn't be visible on screen. And now it is. And people can dig into it and go on Reddit and be like, hey, look, his name is Martin. I paused it, saw it on the ID. It's not Nacho, it's Martin.
No, that's true. I enjoy that kind of stuff. Those little
I love it.
Yeah, those little Easter eggs are really cool. One of the things they were talking about a few weeks ago, one of the coolest teasers that they've done, in my opinion, was when Saul and Francesca were bailing on the what the fuck is his law office. Why did I have such a brain fart right there? That was everything from Breaking Bad that is still in storage. There are so many props and stuff in storage so that they can bring those back to the show, and they will be true 100% to the way that it was, because it still is that prop. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That it's costly because they're putting that shit in storage and hope that there's not a fire. Knock on wood, but it's really cool because they can take certain things and okay, well, like you said, this was in Chuck's house, and now it just happens to be on Jimmy's, We the Constitution desk.
No, it wasn't in Chuck's house. It was in Howard's office.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, the little statue or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The little justice statue.
We haven't seen Howard for a little bit. I wonder if we're gonna see him. Maybe he'll be all methed out.
Oh man, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, comedy's going great. Comedy's going great. All right, yeah. It's Lordship, it's awesome.
Where's Sugar Dance at? Whoa!
Oh, speaking of details, Jimmy,
Mm-hmm.
look up at the screen.
Okay.
That's a real website. I am on the internet right now, so that website that you see, the DA's looking at, yeah, this is real.
They made that website, didn't they? That is, oh my God, the donation button is there and everything.
Yep. And if you click on the donate button, it goes
yeah.
Together we can solve hunger. Welcome to the food bank, Northwest Louisiana. Like, it goes actually like a real thing you can donate to, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me go back. So for the listeners, the website is www.freewill-baptistchurch.com. And actually, there's a lot. I won't go on look at this too much since we are a podcast.
Yeah.
And we don't do video. But it's actually detailed. Like, every button has something to it. There's a calendar, testimonials.
I love. Go back to the calendar real quick. I love Sunday school, 9 a.m. Well, cause you see, there was a Sunday school going on, and the church caught on a fire. So I love that. That's
look, on a Tuesday we have a church at jumbo sale.
Whoa! Why did it get Asian all of a sudden?
Oh, we have church jumbo sale. Oh yeah. Because, I don't know, just because you're in Louisiana, I mean, doesn't mean like there wasn't an Asian person that immigrated down there.
That's true. That's true.
Racist again.
Yep.
Again, showing your true colors about the colors.
Shining through.
There's so I might, at the end of this, there is a number over here that we can call, and maybe at the end of this podcast, I'm going to try to maybe experiment. Listeners, it might not be there at the end, but after our music hits or whatever, maybe I'll put it after that if we get to it. And maybe I was thinking about calling up our friend Frank and maybe getting a little snippet from him. But again,
we'll see.
Yeah, that would come down to actually just being able to do it. Physically, things working like
I
with
do.
my phone
I do love at the bottom, for entertainment purposes, 2018 AMC Network.
Oh yeah. I did click on those because I thought I was like, wait, is that actual? I was like, yeah. That just goes like AMC's website stuff.
Yeah.
So it's part of that. But yeah, that's hilarious.
That's what the pastor looks like. It's so awesome.
Pastor Blaise Hansford. Yeah, see, I can't do the Louisiana accent.
I see.
Oh, well, I say.
See, that's not bad right there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so Jimmy's going to be like the new KFC guy, I guess.
He should.
That would be fucking awesome.
You know, you listen to the Insider podcast. You know that kind of sort of stemmed from a Mr. Show skit.
Yeah.
So
that senator he was playing or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's still pretty cool that you're able to kind of, because I was a huge Mr. Show fan.
Mhm.
Way after it aired, though, it was whenever it was on reruns, basically, like not new anymore. Whenever I caught on, I'm like, this show's amazing, and it's like, yeah, way to be 10 years late, idiot. Because it was on HBO.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
that was really the thing.
Yeah, our friend, my friends the friend who I married, they watched Mr. Show too. I was telling you about it before we started recording.
Yeah.
And one of the grooms, one of his best friends, ended up dressing up like Fancy Pants. If anybody who's listening knows what that is, but it was a little funny skit that he did while I was marrying him, and he was walking in the background dressed up like in Revolutionary era type get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, I don't have much to say about it.
Were you not a Mr. Show guy?
No, I really wasn't when it came out, but that's because I don't know if I just don't think I saw it. I don't think it was like because I saw it and didn't like it.
Okay,
But I've seen it like I probably watched it. Man, it's been a while. Probably like 5 years ago.
what about
6 years ago.
What about Run,
And I binged all of it.
Run, Runny, Run?
Yeah.
It's the nickel holder. It holds one nickel.
That's what the best or the groom's best friend should have done after his speech. He should have just ran.
Just take the patent to green slop here, and you put it in the food obliterator, and it just explodes, and fucking the blade hits a guy in the fucking chest, and it just starts bleeding everywhere. Ah!
Jeez,
man.
All right. Let's get back to this.
Sorry,
show.
I love Mr. Show and everything that came from that show.
So Kim was at her apartment and listening to horrible music on her headphones. What do you think about that music there?
I kind of agree with what they said on the Insider podcast. Kim is not the type of person that's going to go out and dig deep and find some crazy indie bands that she's into.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to be a top 40 and maybe some obscure song, one or two that a friend was like, oh, hey, check this out. Okay, I really like it. You're not going to hear her listening to some obscure, weird ballad. She's going to listen to everyday music. And that's the way I look at it. She's listening to something that a majority of people would have listened to. It's not my type of music, but it's more of that like top 40.
That's a top 40 song?
Yeah.
Is that a real top 40 song?
No.
Well, okay. I have no idea what the fuck they're saying then, because that doesn't sound anything like top 40 stuff.
No, but what they're saying is that to license music is really fucking expensive.
Oh. Well,
so they were trying to get as close to something that would have been like a top 40 hit that's obscure enough to where it's not going to break the bank, essentially.
I think Kim would listen to more than just top 40 stuff.
They're the ones that wrote her, so you're wrong.
I'm going to fucking write them off. I ain't listening to them anymore.
Bullshit.
Completely unlistenable, Insider Podcast.
Yeah, sometimes when there's a certain person on, her voice is like nails on a fucking chalkboard, but whatever. I can't listen to it. But some people probably can't listen to me say fuck 90 times an episode, so.
Yeah, so Jimmy goes to the nail salon. Mrs. Wen gives some advice. Gives him some booze while he's setting up those cell phones.
Take her to a restaurant. Really expensive. Say you're sorry.
Yeah.
I think we're beyond sorry. Like my heart broke when he said that. I think we're beyond sorry. I was just like, no. And I was yelling at my TV. This is the one time, because I typically yell at my TV during this show. My roommates gotta love me when I watch this show, but I was yelling at my TV. I was like, fucking kiss her, god damn it. Like, don't walk away. You can clearly tell that there's that
Kiss
rip.
Mrs. Wen?
No, not Mrs. Wen. Yes, Mrs. Wen.
Oh.
But, you know, this is the one time. Yes, shitty song. I was not a fan of the song, but I loved that when you enter the scene, you're entering the scene basically from Kim's point of view, and it trades off to Jimmy's point of view. So her music goes down, and now she's in her own little world, and now you're focused on basically just Jimmy's breathing. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool, like I said, the Kim and Jimmy stuff is really what I'm most into during this episode.
It's edited well, and the audio edit is really good too. Like, so big fan of that.
Yeah, because I was like,
and I'm just being an ass about the music thing. I'm just
I know,
being silly
I
and being an
know,
ass. I'm not like a Music's Now or whatever. Well, just for people listening, but
no, yeah, it's whatever. I know.
I don't care. Like, I didn't like the music, but I don't care if somebody likes it. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's all subjective what you like and don't like, except for those 1-star review people.
Yeah, I can't wait. Especially with only 2 weeks left. I'm kind of glad we started doing the 1- and 2-star reviews, because some of those reviews are unreadable. They're awful.
Completely unreadable.
Yeah, it's awful. But no, I did. This scene kind of got me thinking a lot, where I was just like, this I don't want this to happen. I cannot stand the fact that they're separating like this. It's breaking my heart. I'm like, I feel Jimmy, basically. I feel his pee-pee. I just feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But then he goes and he gets some sage advice from the token Asian. I don't know. It's the stereotypical smart Asian, I assume.
Yeah, I guess so.
And also, I will say this: I feel like that fish tank is getting bigger and bigger in the salon. Every time I see it, I notice it more and more, and I'm just like, yeah, still here, asshole. Go home to Kim, you fucktard.
I wish I could give me some fucking red snapper.
I was trying to read what that booze she gave him was.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
But it was definitely some type of
sake.
No, that
she's not Japanese.
Yeah, she's what?
Chinese or Korean? Korean, probably most
Korean.
likely.
Yeah,
looks Korean. Yeah.
So it's
you all people look the same.
No, God, no, I'm not saying that. You said that racist.
No, yeah, I was saying it. Yeah,
you're the racist. But I was really confused at this part. Like, what the hell is he doing? Because he says to her, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get things ready," and he's just sitting there, and there's fucking the biggest fire hazard you've ever seen. All these phone chargers with all these little bricks charged into so many.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I was like, oh my God, something is going to catch on fire.
Surge protector plugged into surge protector, plugged into surge protector. Like,
dude, those aren't even surge protectors. Those are just outlet banks.
Yep.
Yeah, those are not surge protectors at all. But yeah, they're just daisy chained together one after another. I'm like, oh my God, this is bad.
They did some work, man. They organized that really well. It was shown really well on screen too, about how much work they did. So, but you said you were talking about Jimmy laying his dick on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Kim fucking lays a bigger dick on the table, like big enough that it filled up the whole screen.
Big enough to where you couldn't even fit it in your mouth.
Bigger than Liam Neeson's cock.
Really?
Yeah, that big.
That's a huge dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's a huge dick. But I don't know. What else do we want to talk about? Let's see. So Kim goes through. They go through the whole thing. The DA, she goes crazy. You know, Judge going crazy. DA starts going crazy. She's looking at the website, calling the phones. Jimmy's doing his thing, answering the phones. The camera crew, which I thought was really cool, that they were involved in that, answering phones. Then Kim wins. Kim wins out, and Jimmy can see her through the window, talking to the DA, and Kim's smiling real fucking cocky in that scene. I don't know if you noticed it, but I'm like, oh, you probably shouldn't show that emotion, to the DA. Because she's going to fight you back, she's going to work the DA is going to work her ass off to try to fuck Kim. So, Jimmy didn't have to work hard this episode to fuck him, but
I would have to work hard to fuck him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Especially if she listens to this podcast.
What did you think of the power move of bringing in like 3 other attorneys as well?
Oh yeah, it was pretty badass, I thought.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about with putting your dick on the table.
Oh,
right?
she did it multiple times, but yeah, that was the biggest. Okay. That was the biggest D.
That's what I thought you were talking about. You're okay. You can do that. Well, we're gonna file this one, and then the other one's like, okay, and then we're also gonna file this one, and just so that you're aware, we need all of that. We need his personnel records because we want to dig into the type of person that he was and why he's going after our client. And you can just see like, okay, you think you're gonna bury me? Okay, all right. Little did she know, about 10 minutes later, all of a sudden, no, the judge was gonna get buried in a shit ton of letters.
Yep.
I love that she's like, no problem. I'm going to take all of these. And instantly the ADA starts like throwing it on the table. And she's like, and you, Coulson, you get over here and do this. And you, Pearson, you come over here and do this. And Goldblum, you get over here and do that. Goldblum, what did I fucking tell you? Close that fucking computer. And he's just, oh shit, somebody needs to get her a latte.
Was his name actually Goldblum?
I don't know. I was just
racist again.
How?
What, is he Jewish? All lawyers are Jewish? Goldblum? Oh,
yeah, subconscious slipped out, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
Man, it is true. Mexicans are racist.
Especially towards other Mexicans.
Build that wall. Build that
Whoa,
no. Just being silly.
So,
but Jimmy's not. He is totally racist.
So we talked about it a little bit earlier. Did you call that number that she spit up or that she spit out?
I did, but so I think it did go to something. I think because I was on Reddit early in the morning, and somebody put that number up and like a link to it, I think, and I ended up calling it, and it did have some message with like Jimmy saying something, but then I tried calling it later in the day, and it just disconnected.
Probably because so many people were calling it.
That's what I was thinking. It could have been a different number. I can't remember because there's a few different numbers I think that get shown. Like there's the one on the website, and then the DA has one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll have to try calling that one
because she tells one of the first voicemails to call back at this number, and I was just, anytime they always do that, I'm expecting the 555, but it didn't, and I was like, oh shit, that is a real phone number. So I just assumed that like most shows, they take ownership of that number, so that some poor schmuck out there isn't getting 1.5 million calls a day because television just put 10 random digits together. So that's what I was under the assumption of. But
well, it would just go to basically some server, and people could call and play you a message.
The Google voice person that you are trying to reach is unavailable.
Right.
Damn it.
This person doesn't have a voicemail box set up. Get the fuck on it, people. Make sure you got your voicemail set up.
Oh no, I did that for the longest time.
Yeah, because we don't messages.
Jerk. Because it was mostly for my dad. Because I told him, I said, don't leave me voicemails. And so what did he do? He would leave me voicemails. So when I got a new phone, I didn't set up my voicemail box, and he would call like 9 times, and I'm like, I'm at work. He's like, I wanted to leave you a voicemail. Okay, why? I just wanted to let you know that I got my dirt. Okay, Dad. Yeah, you gonna help me shovel it? When? Saturday. I work. Ah, motherfucker, and then hang up on me.
Yep.
Okay, you know I work every Saturday, so you're a dick.
Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, so little scene with Kim and Mesa Verde. And Kim basically says no to expansion. I guess that's what that was.
I think it's that they already have I thought it was that they already had the building set up, but he was thinking that it wasn't in a desirable part of town and wanted to change where it was, which means all kinds of zoning regulations that they'd have to go around, which is what I thought. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought that he was getting at. Basically saying, like, yes, this building is worth $1.2 million, but we want to be in the building that's worth $4.3 million.
Right.
We can get that one. It's a better location. And she's like, you don't know what I had to do to get us in this one, so let's just stick with that one.
Yes. Well, either way, she's turning down, work, and it seems like Kim's look on her face is saying, I could do it, but I'm just going to say no because I don't want him to do more.
Yeah, it's extra work that I don't want to do.
Liar, liar, pants on fire, Kim.
Well, I mean, we see what happens when she gets her way at the courthouse.
Well,
Jimmy goes up to the little window, and he does that oh so creepy thing where he just looks through like this, and he's like, but you only see half his face. He's doing one of these things, and then he walks away. And then Kim, she pushes him out into the. She pushes him against the wall, right?
Yeah, she does.
She takes what she fucking wants.
Oh yeah,
that gave her the
and
thrill.
Jimmy got on the internet and was like #me too.
I'm not gonna agree with that one.
I don't agree with it. I'm kidding.
Oh shit.
It doesn't go both ways, all right?
Dude, you're making a joke too soon. Cosby just got indicted yesterday, so it's too soon. Too soon.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Continue.
Tell
me the details.
So we follow that up with a scene with them in bed, right?
What happened in between there?
Lots of hand-holding.
Okay.
Basically talked about the weather and a little bit about the stock market.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Maybe had some ice cream, some Ben and Jerry's, some Cherry Garcia.
Oh man.
That's it.
Oh, cool.
That's what they did. They had a nice evening watching Dr. Zhivago. That's what they did.
They were doing a shika dance in bed.
What is a shika dance? Is it anything like a Dirty Sanchez?
Oh, it's worse.
It's worse than a Dirty Sanchez? Okay, so we can't even say it on air.
No.
Okay.
Can't say it on air.
I don't know.
It was being broadcast over the airways. No, I just like that. This is so stupid.
But this is what I think is funny, is that they allude to that Kim and Jimmy are in bed naked, but then all of a sudden she rolls over in the covers and she's got on a t-shirt and booty shorts.
Completely unwatchable.
Done. I'm clocked out of this episode at this point.
That is actually pretty messed up.
Right though?
It is.
They make it seem like they had.
That's how you put the covers to make it look like duh. We just got done doing it. So that means they just got done doing it and she hurried up and put on clothes? Or did she like kind of keep her clothes on to the side?
She just
pulled it to the side.
Pulled it to the side and he went out the dick hole. That's what it is. He went out the dick hole.
Okay.
She pulled it to the side. Like I said, they just held hands anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, if you saw the little spoons next to the bed, that was for the Ben and Jerry pint that they shared.
Yep.
They did not have their own. They shared because that's them being naughty.
Dude, we need to put that up on Reddit. Like, that they didn't have sex because, look, she gets out of bed with clothes on.
With clothes on. But, hey, you know, I have sex with clothes on. It's called a wet dream. So.
That's possible.
Yeah. But
because she wasn't wearing those pajamas. And that's why I like the way I like saying pajamas.
Okay.
Pajamas. Pajamas.
Pajamas. Vaginas.
That means she took off like her work clothes, got in her pajamas.
No. See, here's the thing. Underneath of her Hillary Clinton suit that she wears, she's wearing those clothes.
She wears pajamas.
Yeah, booty shorts and a spaghetti.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time underneath everything.
She's cold. She's constantly cold and she's layering up
Good.
all day. She likes to be comfy underneath her business casual, even though that's business serious. Because
business on top, sleepy time underneath.
Underneath, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sexy time underneath, because pajamas get me whored. Like, so whored.
All right. So, this is one thing I kind of don't like about this episode. This seems really, I don't know, this turnaround. No, you know what? It doesn't really bother me. It actually seems somewhat real. Remember last episode, it did seem real about how the relationship went.
Yes.
It's broken. Now, people actually do fucking do this to where they just try to push so hard to make it work again. Like, to forget all the bullshit, kind of like your feelings, anything that happened in the past. And number one, start doing it.
You got to think. She is clearly not happy in her professional life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she would much rather be doing something else. All this pro bono work is really the only time she's happy. Okay, she's seeing Jimmy miserable and upset, and now she's getting upset because every little bit of help she's trying to give him, he's just saying basically, fuck you, I'm going to do this my own way. So that's upsetting to her. Then she finds out that Jimmy is doing some pretty shady shit to make money, and not, like, basically going behind her back, so living a separate life. So that's weighing on her. So yes, of course she's distancing herself and it's upsetting to her, but she figured out a way to do it her own way and to get her client off, because that's really what happened. It's her client. It's the work she really does want to do and something she's passionate about. So that victory reignited the spark of the things that they used to do together. So that's going back to the better times and seeing, yes, this is why I like putting your dick in my mouth.
Okay, and going back to what I said last episode about, like, yeah, Kim does have some of that bad in her, and she enjoyed, fucking those people over out of some money or some little piddly shit. I don't think that's how she started off with doing this first for Jimmy, but then at the end, she realized how good it felt.
Yeah.
Because you did show her, like, looking at that... that bottle top that she kept, and that's why she was like, let's do it again.
Yeah, it's so funny too. That agave, that golden agave that she's had, like you said, that top from that tequila, she's had that a long time. That is her and Jimmy not caring about anything and just telling the world that it's ours for the taking.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing, like I was saying before, she got everything she wanted and found out it didn't make her happy. She got her spot in a law office, and she got what she thought she wanted, and it wasn't. That's why she was taking on these quote unquote pro bono cases.
This is like a drug addict, just like a meth addict. Like, Kim got that high now. Now she's going to do it again. She's going to keep going and keep trying to chase in that dragon. She's going to get busted. That's my theory. I think she's getting busted and going to fucking jail.
Well, we see at the very end, which this is the last note that I have, Jimmy goes off and he's looking at a rundown place, and it's not the strip mall, but it's really close, because his place
That's not his place in Breaking Bad, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because
I didn't think so either.
Because his was in a corner office.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay.
But
could be that same plaza in that corner down there.
Maybe they oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Where and as my note said, the guy with the shoe hiders and the wallet chains came out of the building. Could have been a little further down that way.
Yeah.
but when I saw the shoe hider, wallet chains, and a guy that comes out of a building right behind Jimmy that he was looking at, I was like, oh, the goth phase. Hashtag Chris Nays.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, supposedly I had hashtag Debbie. That's what I have to do, or we have to do to get a bump in listeners. Chris said we have to mention both their names.
Yeah, and when I told him that I didn't get it, and he said because it was a joke, and I told him that he wasn't funny.
I didn't get it either.
See, Chris, leave the joke to the professionals over here.
Yeah, check it out, numbers.
We are not funny at all. No. But
let's wrap this up, Jimmy.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well, I was just gonna say that the place that he sees that is well within his means is not where he wants to be.
The one where he's looking at the hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was looking in Kim's vagina.
Turning on his little flashlight.
He's like, damn, I blew that out.
And that's him turning the flashlight off. Yeah, I think it's grounding him to the point where he realizes that he's only going to have so many options, so he's got to make the best of a shitty situation. And then he goes outside, and Kim's like, hey, want to smoke a butt? He's like, all right. She pulls out that menthol cigarette. She lights it up. He takes a drag, and then like throws it down. That's a waste of a fucking cigarette. But that's when she's like, I want to do more of this.
Yeah. And Jimmy was like basically apologizing in a way. Like he's like, sorry I laid this on you and blah, blah, blah. Because he mentioned, he
just got laid the night before. Of course he's saying sorry.
I think he's also foreshadowing what Kim is going to get busted for. He mentions a bunch of things that they did that were illegal and they could get busted for. I think he's foreshadowing. I think he's foreskin shadowing.
Foreskin shadowing?
Yep.
Uh,
All right. I'm looking forward to these next two episodes a lot.
I am too.
So I'm pretty excited about it. Got anything else?
I do not.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Mike Daffron.
I'm Jimmy Lopez.
We'll see you next week.
Clean your foreskin.
Hello, Cher. You've reached this voicemail because God in His grace have led you to a humble congregation. Please leave a message after the tone, and I, Pastor Hanford, will personally return your call. We here at Free Will Baptist look forward to bringing you into our flock.